little Geminis. This is Lily Rose. I'm here to do a tarot card reading. If it does not resonate, check out your sun, moon, and rising. Okay, let's see what's going on, Gemini. Do like, share, and subscribe because I will be picking people to do a free reading for them once I hit a certain amount of subscribers. So do like, share, and subscribe. And then also, if you like the video, I'm going to be picking each sign that picking each sign that has the most likes, and I'm going to be doing a bonus reading as well. So think about whatever you want to think about, and let's connect and see what is going on, Gemini. I met a Gemini today. I did their hair the other day. Actually, they're pretty cool. Geminis are really, unique people. You never know what you're going to get. And I feel like, usually your best match is Cancer, so keep that in mind, okay? But anyway, confidence in your confidence is the key to success. Okay, and honestly, and I'm gonna say this, my client kept saying I'm ugly, I'm this, not this. This lady was like 7 years old, fine as hell. Okay, and I'm like, girl, come on, like we really have to put out good vibrations about ourselves. When you talk shitty about yourself, that's what you will attract. If you do not realize your self-worth, you're screwed. Seriously, point blank. So I'm not sure if that's a message for somebody, but that's a message for me to give to you. You are hot, period. Okay? A time for healing. So you might be healing, hottie. Okay. Let's see. We've got Moon and Aries. A furry climax approaches. So somebody might be coming into a climax. Whatever kind of climax that's going to be, we don't know. Everyone's going to be different. And then you've got third quarter moon, adjustments are required. So there's some sort of adjustments. And I do see that with like adjusting the way you're thinking. Okay. Something is coming in. Oh, look, you got your card. You got twins here. So there could be a twin flame going on. But you got Leo, Aries, quarter moon. And then you got Gemini. Communication is key. So in order to resolve this situation or to bring change, there needs to be communication. Okay, so you might be getting some sort of communication. We will see. It could be from anyone. Love is love. Family member, friend, I don't care. Love is love, right? So everyone's story is going to be different. If you ain't looking for love, I do focus on love readings, but, it could be family or whatever. Okay, let's see what's going on. What does Gemini need to know? A new beginning. There's going to be a new beginning, and maybe there's a new beginning with you in transforming, okay? God bless you. Okay, let's see. One more, Gemini. What are we doing? Financial and material changes. So you might be changing jobs. You might be leveling up. You might be getting a raise. You may be coming out of struggle and like coming into some sort of money. Okay, some sort of financial gain, especially with that climax. So it might happen all of a sudden. Gemini. And then you've got harmony. So again, there is communication. This will bring in harmony. And you've got intuition. Gemini, you are connected through the brain, right? You guys do have really good intuition. So there's definitely a need to like listen to your intuition. You are coming into harmony, okay? But adjustments have to be made. 6 is usually the 6 of Cups or, 6 of Wands, success. Somebody may want to apologize. You may want to apologize to them. There may be this coming together, obviously. And if it's not, and it's somebody new coming in your life, you're going to know. You're listening to your intuition. You want a beginning. If you just came out of a toxic situation, you're having a whole new beginning, right? Things are about to get wild, right? And you're either coming into this energy, you're in this energy, or you're about to come out of this energy. Everyone is going to be different. Gemini, how can I help them? How can I guide them, Father God? What do they need to know? Gemini. How can I help them? How can I guide them, Father God? Deceit. Be careful, right? I think somebody just could be... for some of you, someone just didn't tell you their feelings, okay, and they lied to you. But do be careful around people right now. Protect yourself, listen to your intuition, okay? Because deceit is deceit. Lying to oneself, okay? Self-esteem, gossip about you. Business details are being hidden. Watch your money, right? Self-esteem. We're talking about that earlier, right? There's a need to make sure that you're being kind to yourself and you're recognizing you bring value to this world. I don't care who you are, where you're from, what you look like. I don't give a shit. You're awake, you're alive, you're a miracle, okay? And you have a purpose. And the way you see yourself, other people don't see you that way, Okay, Gemini, how can I help them? And then I will be doing, oh, look at that. I told you someone was looking at your ass. Okay, so, I forgot what I was going to say. Oh, I'm going to do the oracle, then I'll do the tarot, and then I might be just some, a little bit of closing off with the oracle. You got Healer of the Ages. So again, some of you may be doing some sort of healing work, okay, which is good because you're gaining wisdom. You're gaining your intuition is going to grow. When you heal and you grow vibrationally, your intuition will grow. It's just a fact, right? What you put out is what you get. Wisdom, healing, resolution to physical or mental, emotional, help unblock energies, do the work. Yeah, there might be some sort of stuck energy, okay, with this person. We've got, this person could be working on their money, right? But it looks like they want to come in and come out of conflict. You might have a few options as well. What's going on with Gemini? If you're out there, right? If you're not out there, like someone wrote something the other day and it was like not happening. Like this energy is either here for you to take or you can sit at home and do nothing. Or you're already coming into it, or you're going to start dating and it's going to come in. You know what I mean? Like everyone's situation is going to be different. If you're here for love, you got to attract it in some way, shape, or form or another. And you have to put in the work. Strategy. Someone may have a strategy with you. Oh, look at that. And then you've got the heart chakra. So somebody may be strategizing to come in and you don't even know who they are, right? This could be a whole new person that you've never met. Everyone's going to be different. Okay. Let's see. Gemini. What does Gemini need to know? How can I help them? How can I guide them to go where they need to know? Or you're like strategizing and when you're starting something new when it comes to your career. Like you're starting maybe a new job or you're like working on going higher up, like figuring out how to get higher up. Okay. Just one, please. Not 20. That would be great. Answers. The answers you seek, you already know. Again, listen to your intuition. You already know the answers you seek. You do not need approval. And you don't need approval from other people. Like, I don't know what this whole, like, I don't know if someone was really rude to you and they hurt you and they were mentally abusive, but you don't need approval from anyone. This could be a people pleaser wound. So be very careful with that. And as far as, like, someone looks like someone may be wanting to, like, keep you from being happy or keep you from moving on or something like that. That's the energies there. You've got peace at the bottom of the deck. Okay? Yeah. Don't let anyone take your fucking peace. Excuse my language, but seriously. It's so sad to like watch people like put themselves down or like other people like come in people's lives and like try to ruin it. Like go worry about your damn self. Don't worry about other people's freaking lives, you know? Like people don't want people to be happy. It's so weird. Empowerment. This person's trying to gain, they're trying to level up, right? They may be trying to gain the courage to come in, right? This is get your options or get your opinion across. And they may want to do that. They may want to come in and tell you some sort of truth. Someone is trying to connect with you. Seize the moment. Yeah, they're trying to seize the moment, right? There is that 5 of conflict. I'm not sure if they work too much or if they chose you over work or this person, if they're new, they're just, you know, they work a lot. You got forgiveness at the bottom of the deck. So there might be some sort of forgiveness, but this is also forgiving yourself as well, right? Forgiving yourself on, you know, things that we've done in the past or, you know, be kinder to yourself. Realize like, you know, we're all human beings and we all do shitty stuff. We're not perfect. And if you think you're going to be perfect, you're going to be a people pleaser, right? What was that card just a second ago? Self-esteem. Not having the confidence. Some of you might be starting to become more intuitive. What was that? I thought that one just popped out. Okay, one more please for Gemini. Can I get one for Gemini? Gemini, thank you. Career. Yeah, a lot of you guys are focused on your career. You're doing the healing. You're taking a break. You're not really dating anybody. This person's here. This energy is here. If you want it, you can have it, right? It's all about leveling up. New career becomes a promotion. Yeah, some of you guys are getting promotion or raise, being called into service. Some of you may be starting some sort of healing work. I see a lot of people starting. This is a thing. 2025, people are healing. People are growing. They're healing their wounds. They're not bringing down shit that our parents taught us. We're trying to fucking change that. You know what I mean? I could see this whole growth. So I do see a lot more healers coming into the world. People that are doing Reiki, yoga, meditation, anything, right? Hypnotizing people, right? Anything that can help someone heal. Therapy, doctor, you know, healers, talent. You have a talent here, okay? It's something that you're going to be great at and you're going to make a lot of money doing it. If it's a new thing, share your talents with others. Yeah. Practice makes perfect. Shine your light. Get a talent agent. Ooh, some of you guys are really talented. You're going to need a talent agent. Damn, Gemini, get it. Okay, let's see what's going on. And then we're going to move on to the tarot. I feel like I'm done with these. I wasn't going to pull these, but I'm going to because I'm being told to. But I kind of feel like we kind of know what's going on here. Okay, let's see what's going on. What other information can we get for Gemini? What do they need to know? How can I help them? How can I guide them for the God? What do they need to know? Gemini, how can I help them? How can I guide them for the God? What do they need to know? Share your voice. You might be a YouTuber. There's something that you're doing that you need to share with the world. That's for sure. And it's also about speaking your truth and standing up for your damn self. Even if this isn't about a connection, right? This is about taking your power back, realizing your worth, going after what you want, decide what you want, and clearly go after it, right? But this is also about awakening. Some of you may have been awakened. You have some sort of gift here. And you might be honing in on the gift. Okay, Gemini? Or this person is as well. You guys could be... I did see those twins earlier. I don't know if I said anything, but there was twins up there. So I don't know. Take that how it resonates. Energetic upgrade. New way of being. Integration. Yeah, you've been awakened. You've got something going on here, Gemini. This doesn't even have to be about somebody else. You're a star seed. You're a star mother. You might be a mother. How can you mother yourself? Yes. So you're probably so used to mothering other people. Mother yourself. Be kind to yourself. Love yourself. Give to yourself. You know, I'll say, I shouldn't talk about family members, but I'm going to anyways. I have a really amazing sister, and she's a Gemini. I'm like, I'm gonna cry. The most thoughtful, kindest person, but she always gives to everybody else and not herself. You have to remember, if you do not give to yourself, it will keep you stuck. Okay? For some of you, I feel like there's maybe a little bit of depression going on, or like just spreading yourself thin, right? No, it's time to not do that no more. Alas, or Akasha, a guidance to divinity guided. Yeah, look at you guys walking down the path. You see the path. You know the path. You know what I mean? There is something really cool here. This doesn't even have to be about relationships, right? This could also be their energy if you guys are marrying each other, right? Everyone's story is going to be a little bit different. Okay, let's go. I just got this deck and I freaking love it. I'm not going to lie. So I'm going to probably do the Tarot of Sexual Magic after I do these. Just because I love doing that. I don't know. I love the Tarot of Sexual Magic. It's like my favorite like sexual card that's like talks about intimacy. I just love it. It's just straight to the point. And they are good cards for that. Okay. This is just kind of energy, right? Okay. What is going on? How can I help them? How can I guide them for God? What do they need to know? And I think next month I'm going to do a 9-card spread as well. Because I used to do those all the time, and I just don't do them anymore. The Empress, but you were reversed. Remember that. I don't do reversals in generals. But I always say, like, watch out for that energy, right? Stand in your power. Know your worth. Know your value. 7 of Pentacles, working, wanting to build here. 4 of Swords, meditating, going within, right? Taking that break. You could have a break with somebody. You got the Hermit, so you might be in silence. You may have been ghosted. I'll say that just because it's there, right? Doesn't mean it has to be. There is some sort of like longing, wandering, wanting to like nurture something and grow something here. The Empress is all about fertility growth, right? 2 of Cups. Yeah, there it is, right? 2 people, twins. Although you're very different. And you got the 8 of Swords, which is anxiety. Like, it's anxiety, it's insecurities, it's a shit card, and it's not a great way to feel. Okay? You've got the 4 of Cups, which is some sort of regret, and the 4 of Pentacles. Oh, 4 might be important. You got a lot of 4s going on, okay? So there's a lot of mental stuff going along, a lot of like, still a little bit of stuck energy, right? It's like standing still right now, right? Kind of just figuring out what we're doing. You know, the 4 of Pentacles is like holding on to something, right? It's also could be like keeping you stuck. 6 of Swords, going to calmer water. So what's going on with this Empress? You could be the Empress. They could be the Empress. You guys, if we're going to become the Hierophant and the High Priestess, right? We have to become the Empress and the Emperor first, right? It's everything's a level. Eight of Wands, communication, things moving fast. Okay. Something's coming in fast here. Something that you want to work on or they want to work on. You still want to water this garden. There's been a break. You got the Two of Cups and the Four of Cups where there's been regret. There's been heartbreak. It's coming out of heartbreak. And the 10 of freaking Cups. Now, everything's coming reverse, so there is an imbalance. There is this stuck energy for sure. But 10 of Cups, wanting to work on something to receive your 10 of Cups. This is family, wish fulfillment. You've got past the wish fulfillment. Now you have it. Now you're going to start working on it and growing it. That moon last night could have been important. Okay? The 9 of Swords. So, definitely could be connecting at night. There is some 5D action going on here. Knight of Cups at the bottom of the deck. So, lava, Mr. Lava, coming in. But that is like intuition. It is thinking. It is at night. Not being able to sleep. You know. Ace of Wands. There's an attraction for sure. And they may want to bring in these wands. And then you got the Four of Wands as well. I usually don't pick those up. I'm always guiding. Nothing happens for not a reason, right? So like if I'm like thinking about a card, I pick it up. There's a reason that card's there because I normally don't do that, right? So there is this stability. You got almost all the fours on the deck, right? Almost all the fours. Stability. One more for these fours. Watch, there's a 4. King of Pentacles. So you might be dealing with a Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. If he is an Emperor, he is anybody. This is Aries, obviously. But this person's in regret, and they could have been the one keeping this stuck, right? This could be a crush. This doesn't even have to be an ex, right? It could be just someone on your social media that's got a crush on you, a secret crush on you. King of Wands. They're highly attracted to you. They want to come forward and they want to communicate. There might be an age difference. Okay? This person goes after what they want when they want, and they don't let anyone hold them back. Okay? Like, if they're seeing their Empress, they're going to come get that damn Empress. And this could be their energy, right? They're coming in passionate. Like, sweeping you off your feet, like sexy time, right? They might be coming looking like a stripper. I don't know. Some of them might have stripper bodies. 9 of Cups, wish fulfillment. Give me clarification on the 7 and the 10. 17, 9, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Princess of Cups. Love. Connection. This is like the beginning stages. This is the butterflies, the dragonflies. This is the gut feeling, knowing like this is like there's something here. It's unfinished. It's unfinished business. It could be unfinished business from another lifetime. This could just be a whole new person, you guys. King of Swords. So again, they're coming out with all these kings. They're in their head. They may be trying to connect with you or pull your energy. Okay? Could even be sexual energy. But they're a boss. They might be an entrepreneur. They could usually the King of Wands is like an entrepreneur, you know, and the king. So is the King of Pentacles. Oh no, that wasn't Aries. I said, oh, that's Aries. No, I keep thinking Emperor. I keep thinking Emperor. This is an Emperor. 10 of Pentacles. Yeah, boom. They're like having insecurities or like anxiety about like commitment. They might have commitment issues, but they want it. Queen of Swords. They want it. They want their 10 of Cups. They want their 10 of Pentacles. You want it. King of Cups. What did I just say? Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer. And some of this could be your energy, right? You just have to take it where it resonates. It's the general. Wheel of Fortune. They're coming. They're coming. They want this new beginning with you, Gemini. I'm telling you. This could be anybody. You're going to have to listen to your intuition and know. And be very, very careful because you have that deceit energy. Someone is going to try to sabotage this. It's just don't tell anyone about this. Keep it a secret. When you love someone, there's a star. Healing, hope, faith, not giving up. You are a star. You're a shooting star. Shit, you got some sort of talent that you need to be working on here. Look at that. The 9 of Cups at the bottom of the deck. You might have multiple suitors. I mean, this could just be multiple people, right? I kind of want to pull... I don't know. I want to do something else on here. I'm not ready. Let me see. Maybe I'll use this deck. I'm going to move this out a little bit so you can see it all because I'm going to be pulling here. I'm doing something a little bit different that I'm being called to do. There's this reader. Oh my God. She's called like Butterfly Tarot or fuck, I can't remember her name. She's like just, oh, she's God. She's amazing. I don't know. I wish wish she did readings. I would get a reading from her. She just like, I think it's Madame Butterfly or something like that. She is the bomb. I think she's in like Ireland or something. Shit, she's good. I just love her. She's so sweet. I don't know. I just love her energy. Okay. Anyways, I don't know why. Let's see what's going on with the Empress. What is the Empress and this King of Wands? What's going on here? Give me more information. Thank you. Discovery. Yeah, discover. Oh, discovering love. This person could have opened up your heart chakra. This is your divine counterpart. It's time. It's time. Discovery, and this could be discovering self-love as well. Renewal. And you got balance. There's definitely needs to be balance here. Okay. Can I get some more clarification, please? Bittersweet. Yeah. This had to happen, you guys. It's a bittersweet thing, right? Like there's been a lot of hurt or pain, and that could be with their own shit, and you have your own shit, but it was never your guys' shit. But there's this, like, everything's meant to happen for a reason, right? Vanity. This could have been not feeling good enough, being materialistic, putting things before you. You know, maybe they were self-absorbed. Okay, maybe they loved attention, right? And you got workaholic, or they worked a lot, right? They're materialistic, like I said. But there's abundance coming in here. You know, the King of Pentacles, he works because he wants to provide, right? Abundance. Yeah, again, he's working on his money. And I say he, but I mean masculine. This could be your energy. It doesn't matter. I don't know what that is. Despondence. I don't know what that means. Hold on a second. I'm dyslexic. Exactly what I was saying. Sadness, depression, disappointment. There is this bittersweet. It's this person had to learn lessons. They wouldn't have been a good partner for you. I don't care if you know them or not. They wouldn't have been a good partner. I don't see this person as like a toxic ex. We're not talking about people like that. So if a toxic ex comes back who is mentally abusive or physically, we don't take those people back, right? They need to learn their own shit. You don't not doing that shit no more. We ain't babies anymore. We're adults here, and we don't put our hands on each other, okay? Dissipating. Oh my God, I saved a baby bird today. It almost died. My freaking cat's a cat killer. Hold on, I have to look at that freaking word. This person may have disappeared. They may have fucking pulled a Houdini. Or you did. Silent did. Something like that happened, Gemini. Okay, I'm just going to pull like 3. What does Gemini need to know? How can I help them? How can I guide them? Grace. You're going to need to have grace, right? If this is a situation where there was hurt, there's going to need to be grace. Allow your inner critic to be silenced as you find the perfection in yourself and those around you. Grace for yourself as well. Gemini, if you're the one, if this is your energy, right? No one's perfect. Adaptable. Dear soul, please remember that you never walk alone. Yeah, you're not alone, right? And you're not going to be alone for very much longer if you don't want to be alone. And they're all green. The chakra might have to do with the green chakra. All the chakras have a number or a thing if you want to look into that. True statement. With fresh eyes, see the potential within the situation. Yeah, you're going to have to look at things with fresh eyes. One more. I'm going to do one more. I'm actually going to put the bottom one down. You are ready to let go of suffering so that you can take in new possibilities and release. You can receive. Release and you will receive. Release the negative energy so that good things can come in. Okay? Actually, I'm going to leave those there. Let's go. Let's pull these babies. Yeah, things are coming. They're changing with the Wheel of Fortune, right? There may have been like this time of like depression, anxiety, not feeling good about oneself, right? Someone's coming in here to offer you a cake. right? An apology, or this is you, Gemini. And there's also Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, okay, guys? So just remember that. Look at the Wounded Warrior, right? This is resolving issues quickly, though. So there is going to be issues. You guys are going to be able to resolve issues quickly. It's going to be a good communication, right? This person knows how to be all. They know how to communicate. They know how to love. They know how to give that passion. They know how to do all of it. And so do you. You're the Empress. You've learned all this shit. You've leveled up. You've worked hard to get to where you're at. This is what you deserve. And you're going to get it all at once, Gemini. The Moon, secrets coming out, Three of Pentacles, working together, giving and experience real love, wanting real love. You deserve real love. This could be a secret admirer. This could be some sort of secrets around the situation that are going to have to come out. But it's enjoying life, not thinking, like going with the flow, not thinking. Take your time, though. And then you've got deciding if there's a need to stay or denying love, closing off. Some of you may just be telling people no right now, but when this person comes in, you're going to know it. Oops. Shit. Someone's at my door. Hold on. Okay. So anyway, overthinking love, right? There is this like, maybe you're keeping a secret. Nobody knows about what's going on with you right now. Okay. You may already know. I mean, obviously, some of you know who this person is. Look at a simple kiss makes you remember that you love each other, right? There is this, like, you might think that there was somebody else. They may think that you're with someone else. And sometimes when you overthink love, you pass love up. So be aware of that energy. Don't be passing up no good-ass love. Accepting each other's faults. Again, there was some vanity here. There was something. Hold on. Excuse me. Oh, my God. I'm punching my teenager kid. Okay. Nine of Chalices, wish fulfillment, right? Oof, Ten of Swords. Definitely someone keeping it in. This is somebody that is not saying it. In this deck, it's hiding away, not expressing oneself. This is hurting you. This separation has not been easy on you if you've been separated with someone that you know is your divine counterpart. And this could be hard on them. You could have ended it and you could have walked away, or they could have. And this is what it needed to happen. There needed to be separation because someone didn't see you. They now think you're their wish fulfillment. I promise you that. They're not dumb now. They may be drinking. You may be drinking. Don't do that. Be a good girl. Be a good boy. Be good. Masculine, feminine. Deception. Drunk on love. There is some sort of like woo-wee behavior, like being intoxicated where you're like, you might black out when you see this person. There is that kind of, like fantasy thing, like, Ten of Chalices, right? This is stick it out or keep it going. There's a couple tens here. But 1, 2, obviously. But the Moon is also about coming out of the dark and going into the light. But there is a little bit of like, they could have tried to manipulate you in some way. They could have kept something of secret from you. Maybe they have a drinking problem. Right? Okay, let's see. But they're leveling up too. They're doing the work. We're not talking about no freaking Joe Blow on the corner not doing shit. Just, being a weirdo and not doing the work. Yeah, could be someone from the past with these calluses. Okay? But it's soulmate connection. Okay? It's the Wounded Warrior doing the work, putting in the work, maybe closing out cycles, starting to close out cycles with the tens. Right? Gemini. Okay, let's see what's going on with the Three of Chalices and there we go. I think my reading's getting a little long here. Okay, Ace of Swords, truth coming out. Ten of Swords, Ace of Swords. Boom, done. Clarity, epiphany. Okay? Enlightenment. Holy shit, Text message. Seven of Chalices. Some of you have many options and you're just not taking them. Okay? But there is something you're not seeing. Because this is also like fantasy world. There's some sort of like putting them on a pedestal. Don't do that. Okay, no one's perfect. And when you put someone on a pedestal, or they're putting you on a pedestal, right? But then you have unrealistic expectations. Some of you guys have options, and there's gonna be quite a few here. But you need to clearly decide on what you want. You're gonna have to. Some of you could pick somebody that's toxic. I'm not gonna lie. So be very careful on who you choose. You've got the King of Chalices at the bottom of the deck. Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Again, Doesn't have to be, right? It is if they're an emperor, they can be anybody. So on generals, I ain't saying nothing about no sign. I'll tell you the signs, but I ain't gonna tell you it's a sign. Love's not always long lasting. It's always going to be perfect. Opposition, yeah, it's not going to be perfect. It's going to have to transform. It's going to have to change, right? All right, let's pull some of these and see what's going on. Then we'll close it out. This is like a little bit more clarification. See what happened in this connection. Okay, can I get clarification for Gemini? How can I help them? How can I guide them, Father God? What do they need to know? Just one more. One more. Okay. One more. One more for Gemini. Thank you. Again, there's that snake. Someone could have been a snake, right? Someone's coming in with honesty, or you're going to be honest. There is some honesty coming to light. There is going to be like this aha moment. We got home, third party. Someone could have had another connection. This third party could have been money, though. I'm not going to lie. Not everyone went and cheated, right? But you might travel together. They might be at a distance, right? You got the home. They may feel like home. They could have blocked you. There could have been blocks of obstacles, right? You're coming out of that. There could have been a third party, but it could have been working on their money. It could have been their own thoughts. It could have been anything, you guys. It's general. I wish you nothing but the best, and God bless, Gemini.